home of the Pistons. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Pistons hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road.
One thing I really like about Ausar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
And there's the call on Lou George. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Cunningham. Again, the Pistons good for two.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Pass to Holmgren. Stolen by Jackson. Cunningham on the wing. Here's Holland. Here's Duren. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Duren's got 6.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from outside. It's good from long range.
Jalen Williams, lethal from deep, folks. You can't allow him to get comfortable.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff, and he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point land. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Cunningham's shot is off. And here are the Thunder now. Out left to the wing. Oklahoma City moving it around. To the right side. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Jackson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Outside Williams. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Williams.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
Here's Duren, and he uses the glass on the layup. Duren's got 8 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 6-point game. Puts up a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Here's Oklahoma City to the middle. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. The Thunder with another miss.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
To the left wing. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Jalen Duren has been leading the... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Detroit.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Now, here is Smith. Jacks up a 3. And the basket by Klintman. Klintman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pick by Williams. Deflects the pass. The kick out to Williams. Back to Williams. To the inside. Joe. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Beasley. Out to Smith. Schroeder outside. Beasley with a clean look. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
We know Mr. Beasley wants to drain it from distance, especially if you give him any kind of space.
Here's Joe. 6 on the shot clock. At the top of the key, Williams. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Pistons leading by 6. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams-Doris has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
And the Pistons with possession. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
I like the dish from Hardaway Jr., proving once again he's a team-first player.
Thunder trailing by 10. Holmgren wide open. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The drive by Schroeder. On the wing, Hardaway. Still without a basket. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Caruso with the ball. Now Smith defending. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Here's Williams. No good again that time.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And it's Smith missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now, here's Dort. 5 to shoot. Back to Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his 3.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And finished off by Williams.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
A different look here for Detroit. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Holmgren with the steal. Oklahoma City moving it around. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from three-point range.
Range on range. SGA with the big-time delivery from 3.
The screen from Thompson. Here's Holland. And Duren slams it in.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Dort wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons lead by 3. And will return shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 3. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Here's Cunningham. Comes up empty down low. Pass to Holmgren. Over in the corner, Dort. And the Thunder, another 3.
Nice job by Lou Dort to make his way to the corner and then make the shot.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Pass to Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren at the elbow. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Holmgren's got the lead up to 5 now for Oklahoma City. Duran a screen. It's Cunningham with the drive. And Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Over in the corner, Dort. Just 4 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Caruso, no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Count that one. Now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Williams' shot is off. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Holland. Still yet to score. For the lead. A putback. Clanks the putback jam. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
How about the awareness from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Gets a steal, quickly turns it into a transition bucket.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. Defensively, though, much improved here in the second half. They've limited the open looks, making them work for everything.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. There's a screen by Williams. Over Jackson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Holland. Cunningham outside. Detroit, no good that time either. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Caruso. Fires away from outside. Holmgren can't hit.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Now Thompson. Driving.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Holmgren with it. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And now a 5-point Oklahoma City lead. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Thunder out in front, up 5. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Schroeder outside. At the elbow, Smith. Back to Beasley. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Here's Caruso. Bangs home the trifecta. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Clock at 6. Outside Williams. From the arc. Here's Holmgren. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Holmgren's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder. Pass to Hardaway. Caruso with the steal. Right side, Williams. Off target from outside.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Beasley covering. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Duren. Here's Cunningham. Williams with the block. And they get it back. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Stolen by Thompson.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
Pass to Caruso. And the 3 off target. Pistons trailed by 10. Thompson misses. Here's Oklahoma City now. Holmgren at the elbow. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
The Thunder leading by 12. Inside. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Detroit, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing. The wide open look here for Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Here's Cunningham. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Thunder.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for three. Duren pulls it in. Thompson looking for an opening. Detroit, no good that time either. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for...
Thing lit. It's lit.